Hi, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing and also testing out some new stuff from Pixi Beauty. So I received this PR package the other day. I did unbox this already, but I put it back in because I think it's so cute, the packaging. So when you open it, ooh, that was probably a very flattering shot of me. So when you open it, it looks like this. All that stuff. Came with 2 eyeshadow palettes and some brushes to try out. So the brushes came in this cute little case right here. It says Pixi on the front. My cat already ruined it somehow. And then inside, these were all laying nicely in these little thing and in plastic containers, but they're just right here for you. So the first one is this compact shader brush. Looks like that. This is E01. Or E01. E02 is this nice little fluffy crease brush. Looks like that. And then the third one is kind of like a small detail brush, which is E03. We have some brushes to try out and then 2 palettes. First one is this guy right here. This is the Natural Beauty palette. Let's open this bad boy up. Looks like that. And then the second one is this Reflex light palette. So this is all shimmers. Never tried Pixi eyeshadows before, so this will be a very, very first impression. And I have not tried their brushes at all. I don't know if these are their only brushes they have or if they have other ones. So to start, I'm going to just put on some NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer to prime my eyes, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are all primed, and I set my concealer with some Ciate London translucent powder. I want to dive right in and do some swatches, so I have not even touched these palettes yet. My hands are clean. And I'm going to go into, I guess I'll just do all of the swatches. So I'm going to dive right into swatching this palette. Okay, next 3. Wow, look at that one. That one swatched really well. Okay, right here now. These are a little bit powdery, but nothing horrible. And last 3. So these are all the swatches of the Reflex light palette. Okay, next we're going to swatch the Natural Beauty palette. So again, gonna go in. So in the first shade, oh, this one's a little crumbly. In the first palette, there were no mattes, it was all shimmers. So that first color is pretty much just a little bit pinker than my skin tone. These are all the swatches for the Natural Beauty palette. Okay, I brought you a little closer. We're just going to dive right into the palettes. So the first shade I'm going to take is going to be this one right here. This is from the Natural Beauty palette. I'm going to take it on the Pixi E02 brush. Just pick up some product. There's not a lot of fallout when you're dipping in. And it looks like it picked up a lot on the brush. Let's just, ooh, okay, we have to remove our glasses, double as a headband, right? Yeah, okay. And I'm just gonna start putting this in the crease. I'm probably just gonna do a very simple look, because I'm going grocery shopping after I'm done filming this, so I don't want to look like a crazy person, or like I'm going to a club, you know what I mean? So this is just really light. It's a light shade. I mean, you can definitely tell a difference, but it's not super dark and pigmented that like, it's a very workable shade. You know what I mean? I think you have to just build it up a little bit. So I'm dipping back in, tapping off some excess. Gonna go back in over that. I like the size of this brush, and the bristles are really soft. So that second layer really, I think, build up some product. Okay, so I think that crease is done. I'm gonna do the other side. Alright, so crease pretty much done. I'm gonna take this smaller detail brush, the EO3 brush, or E03, and I'm gonna take a darker shade. So I'm gonna take, I guess I'll try with this shade for now and throw that just really defined in my crease and see how that works. Just kind of like almost just like where my fold is, if that makes sense. Just kind of running that back and forth, not really blending it upward or anything, just really going right where my fold is, maybe to give it a little bit of definition. I think these colors are really similar. So you can't really see a whole lot of difference. I'm going to take the same detail brush and go into this shade right here. And do the same thing, maybe just a little bit lower. And just kind of swipe. I just want to play around with these shades. These are all just so similar that it's just kind of blending in together. But it doesn't mean like they're bad, it's just like maybe you only use one. Like I think they're blending well. Oh, I'm going back in. No extra product is on here. I'm just blending all those shades together. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with some shimmers now. I'm going to go into the Reflect Light palette, which is the entire shimmer palette. And let's see, what colors do I want to do? So I'm wearing purple right now, so maybe not an orange look. I think to start, I'm going to go in with this like bronzy shade. I'm going to use the brush that they gave me, so this is the E01 brush, and I'm going to just pick up, this is one swipe of product right there. It looks like it picks up a lot. And so I'm going to put that on my lid. Maybe I'll just try and do like a one swipe test. What do you think? Just kind of dispersed it in one section of my eye. I need some more. But with a brush, it doesn't apply badly. This is just a really tiny brush. So I feel like I'm just not picking up a ton of product, but it is packing it on really well, in my opinion. Okay. That's not horrible. Typically with these kinds of shimmers, I only wanted to use this brush because they sent it, but typically with these kinds of shimmers, I go in with my finger. So I'm going to do that. Picked up the same shade. Yeah. Finger is the way to go. They feel so smooth. And it's not like pulling at anything. It's great. So that's that shade. And I'm just going to do some more on the other side. Yeah, I think that's pretty. This is a very Vesna like palette. Shimmers, browns, oranges, love them all. I want to like put a bunch of shades on just to try them out. So I'm going to go into this shade right here with my finger, and I'm going to put that directly in the center of my eyelid. Oh, that's so pretty. It's like a nice like golden bronze. And there's still a ton of product on my finger. I love these types of shimmers that like, they just perform really well. Okay, so now we have a little bit of more definition. And I'm going to go in with the brush we just cleaned off. And I'm going to take this cream shade as an inner corner highlight. That's really pretty. I feel like it just opened it up the eyes so much. What do you think? Pretty, right? Alright, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. I have the rest of my face makeup on. I did not put highlighter on because I wanted to try this out as highlighter. So I'm going to try this cream shade from the Reflect Light palette. Gonna take this SL Miss Glam, well, I use it as highlighter. I'm not actually sure what it's for, but I'm just gonna tap some on here. What do you think? Yeah, that's pretty. I bet that if you have like deeper skin tone, you can use some of these other shades too. It's pretty. Yeah, I don't think it looks glittery at all, which is good. All right, and then let's finish up the eyes. I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to take the Crown C513, and I'm just going to take the first shade, the first matte that we used right here from the Natural Beauty palette, and just run that along my lower lash line. I don't typically do a lower lash line, but I wanted to for the purpose of this video. I'm going to dive into some of these deeper shades. So I'm going to take this one right here and take the same brush and do the put it on the outer corner, like the outer half of my eye, really close, almost like a liner, like really close to my lash line. Okay, I just got it in my eye. And I'm also getting a little bit of fallout with this shade. And I'm also gonna line the top with this shade with a different brush. So I just wanted to do the lower lash first. My eye's watering now. I'm gonna use this Marc Jacobs highliner. Oh, this is in the shade Earthquake. I actually got this through Influencer a really long time ago. My eyes are watering so bad right now. Probably because I keep poking myself. I'm gonna get this flat tipped Alamar Cosmetics brush and go in with that dark shade that we lined the lower lash line with. I'm just gonna let a little bit of that, and I'm gonna line the top of my eye. I don't know. Just really close, like really close to the lash line. Just for a little bit of kind of like smoky. Yeah, I did get quite a bit of fallout with that one shade. Alright, I'm going to use this matte shade as a brow bone highlight. I just want to try it out. Picking that up on the Vintage Cosmetic Company brush. I don't know what this is called. Step 1. There's not like a brush name. I'm just going to pop that right here. And nothing came off. So let's get a different shade. This shade right here. It's in the Natural Beauty palette. A little bit of that. And do the same thing. Yeah, that one shows up. I also don't typically do a brow bone highlight, but I wanted to. I'm just gonna get my powder brush and kind of dust away any of the fallout. I'm gonna pop on some mascara. I'm using this LA Splash The Bee's Knees mascara. It's just like a black mascara. I don't know what video is going to be up first, but I did do a first impression on the new LA Splash Golden Gatsby line. This mascara was part of it. And I did wear lashes in that video, so I didn't get to really see how the mascara performed just on its own, so I wanted to use it again. So if that video is up before this one, I will link it down below and in the card. I don't know where the card is. Somewhere over here. So they retail for $24 a piece. You get 12 shadows. Pretty good deal. And I think they're really good. Now, if you, like for this shimmer one, you probably need some kind of matte palette to go with it. So I don't know if you would want to pick up the Natural Beauty one instead because there are mattes in it, but it's more cool toned. And this one has some warmer shades as well. So it's kind of personal preference. The packaging, you know, it's plastic, but it's cute. It has the pixie green on it. Yeah. So let me know what you think down below if you plan on trying these out. The brushes, don't know how much the brushes are for. I don't think the brushes are on their website yet. So if I can find that information, I'll link it down below. I didn't see it on their website yet though. But yeah, these are really pretty and I really like the look I came up with, and they were pretty easy to use. I definitely recommend using a finger or maybe a wet brush for the shimmer shades, but the mattes applied pretty well. Let me know what you think of these palettes down below. Make sure you subscribe before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you follow my makeup Instagram. All of those things will be down below. And thank you for watching. Bye!